Hey guys, you know what time it is, monthly wrap-up. But this time it's different because this time it's also a yearly wrap-up for 2022. An insane amount of stuff has been going on, and I say that every time, but that's because it's true every time. The amount of people I've been working with, the types of people I've been working with, artists, true artists from different places around the world, working on so many tracks. I mean, dude, we're making moves, like for real. And to think this all started back, this started way back with some guy, and I was just rapping an Eminem verse, and he was like, dude, do you rap? Do you write? I was like, nah, I just practice, I just do Eminem verses. I like his music. He's like, you should try to write. And I did. And look what happened. I mean, I sucked, but I just kept going at it for years. It's been over 5 years now. And just last year, 1 year ago, I decided to finally kick it up a notch. After procrastinating with my laptop and my microphone, I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. But I was putting it back, thinking it was so difficult and whatnot, but nah, I just did it. I found Karasama, and we started putting out tracks from the start of 2022. January, put out 3 tracks back to back in January, and then another track as well. And every month since, virtually every month, there might have been 1 or 2 where I didn't have a release, but I always compensated the month after with multiple releases. Like, I didn't have any releases in August, but in September, I had an album or an EP and like 2 other releases, 2 or 3 other releases. I don't know. But like, the stuff I did this year with the people I did, like, I didn't think any of this would actually happen. I didn't quite know what I would be capable of actually achieving. Just because I'd never done this before. This is my first year of dropping music. I didn't know what it would be like. I knew what I wanted, and that was to release a minimum of 2 tracks a year. And I told this to Karasama, the guy that I work with, and he was like, why not 36? And I was like, I don't know, it seems like a lot, but we pretty much did it. A total of 35 projects, actually plus 2 more if you count the ones on YouTube. And this is through all of it, so this is with like singles, the EP, a couple freestyles, and a fair amount of collabs, both me being on theirs and them being on mine, and a couple ciphers as well. But in total, over 35 projects in a year, 12 months. It's an average of 3 projects a month. That's better progress than I anticipated. So going into 2023, I'm gonna have pretty much the same goal in mind. I plan on doing a minimum of 2 tracks a month. So there's not going to be any dead months like there was last year in the first year. There's going to be music every month, guaranteed. Absolute minimum of 1 track. But honestly, I think I've got myself in a position where I can have a minimum of 2 tracks and not worry about it, because I'm starting to get a little bit ahead with my releases. So everything isn't so last minute anymore. There's kind of, I'm building a buffer. So that'll help a lot with consistency. That being said, I mean, it'll also make things slightly difficult working with people because I'll have releases already planned. So then when we do a project, it's like, okay, where are we going to put this? I'm not sure where will it fit. When can you do it? And I mean, working with other people is extremely difficult because just working on your own schedule, there can be so many factors that delay your progress. And never mind, now you're multiplying that by 2. Twice as many chances to have delays, errors, etc. So working with other people, you have to expect delays. I've realized that, so that comes in as part of the plan as well. So I'm still going to be working with a lot of different people because I love working with people. Like, working with another artist that has their own unique style and way of twisting words or flowing or, just how they think in general. Even if I don't get to work with people, but I just meet somebody that has a cool perspective on life or, just their state of mind. I mean, I love meeting people. Ironic, which is because I'm isolated and I actually don't like being around people most of the time. I prefer to spend my time in solitude working on my music and such, but I do like meeting people, and I like meeting new minds. I like connecting with people. That's what I like. I don't like socializing per se, but I like connecting. I don't know. But yeah, going into 2023, I've already got one song. It's dropping like right now on the first Friday of January, and then another one on the second Friday of January, and then possibly one more, perhaps. I've also got 1 or 2 tracks planned potentially for February, but I don't want to go stating tracks and the release dates too far in advance of when they're actually going to happen. Like for collaborations, release dates won't be even like talked about until it hits the mixing stage, and then once it hits that stage, we're going to talk about a release date like 2 to 4 weeks following that. And and for my own, like when I know when a song is going to get released, I won't actually put it up on my website or tell you guys until it's like maybe a week or 2, maybe 2 weeks before the drop date. So because there have been some errors with my distributor lately, and I'm just trying to sort things out still. Again, just into my second year, so I mean there's gonna be problems. It's not like I've been doing this for a decade, but I'm figuring it out as I go along, and I'm learning a lot, figuring out a lot. So we're making good progress, good time. So this year number 2, is gonna be a good year. I've been saving a lot of tracks. There's tracks on the back burner that I've had because I didn't want to release them on the first year because I knew that this was my practice year. So I'm still learning how to record and do some basic mixing stuff, and I'm understanding and learning what processes lead to the desired product. I'm still figuring all this stuff out, so I didn't want to drop my best songs while I'm still learning things, right? I want to have a better grasp of what I'm doing, how to make it the best that it can be before I release those better songs. So the songs that I've had out right now, if it's released, I didn't think that it was a 10 out of 10 track. Like I released from my own ratings and my own backlog of music, I've been releasing 7s, maybe an 8, but anything that I thought was a 9 or a 10, in personal opinion, I usually kept on the back burner, and I was just no, I'm not even gonna touch this right now. This is dope. I'm gonna leave it for when it's ready. And sometimes it happens that it seems like it was an amazing track, and then 6 months down the line, you're like, I can do better than that now. So I mean, I don't know. It's complicated, but I'm figuring things out. That's all I'm gonna say. 2023, here we come. It's been insane. Thank you guys, everyone who listens to my music, who's shared it, who's talked about it in any freaking way. I appreciate you guys. Seriously. There's people out there that have known me from before I've been releasing music at all. Back in the just Instagram car bars days, and those were the days. I might bring those back, we'll see. But I appreciate you guys, for real. And thank you for everything. We're gonna break records in 2023. Let's go for freaking, I don't even know. I wanna hit 1,000 monthly listeners. I wanna hit, I don't even know, at least 20K streams. It's gonna be crazy. Sicker Than a Dog, one of the best tracks so far. If you haven't heard that, somehow get out from under the rock that you're under and play Sicker Than a Dog, because it's sick. It just is. So go play it. Best song I've made yet. Anyways, shout out to Karasama, Kasstactics, Cassette, Konan Doyle, TheAmazingEd. There's so many people. Everyone will be down there. I'll link them up because this was a great year, and I appreciate you guys, all of you. Stay real, stay peaceful, open mind.